Good afternoon. Excuse me. Music lovers and boozers, and welcome to the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. I'm your skipper, Mickey, the flying busman Mahan, resident barfly, guitar anti-hero, salty singer-songwriter, unapologetic poet, badass bus driver, and this glowing creature right here in our lap is the omnipresent, omniscient, omni-wonderful, the Pama-Wawa princess herself, Miss Phoebe du Soleil. Phoebe du Soleil, that's you. Welcome to this really lovely, stunningly sunny and shady afternoon here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. We are soaking it up today, which is what we do here at the Boathouse. We specialize in soaking it up, and today there's a hell of a lot of sun to soak up, and we are taking full advantage. And we're happy to have you on board to whatever degree you are today. So, we always feature a beverage, and today is no exception. We have here Phoebe's a little licky at the moment. Can I use this hand to pop our beverage of the day? Well, maybe I'll use this hand. Oh, you done licking? So we have a can of cacophony, it's called, and it is described as a mosaic pale ale. Whatever that means, we don't know, but we're going to find out what it tastes like here momentarily. It's a fun can design. Maybe you can see there's a bunch of different images here. There's a horseshoe, and there's a donkey, and a bell, and false teeth, and a rooster. And it says here, there's an old typewriter. See that typewriter? And it says, "Hear the loud alarum, bells, brazen bells." I guess that's the cacophony part of the brew. Let's find out what she tastes like, Phoebe, shall we? What do you think? Cheers. Not bad. You want to try some? Want to try some? What do you think? I guess cacophony is appropriate for us here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe, because we're rather cacophonic most of the time here. You know, sometimes we're catatonic, but either way is good. Today's song. Many years ago, Phoebe du Soleil and I were in France. And I don't know exactly how we ended up there or why, but once we got there, we decided to take a tour. It was our first visit to France. So we went up to Assisi, and we spent the evening in St. Francis's Cave. I don't know if you're actually supposed to do that, because we were roused in the morning by some dude with a stick, and he told us to get the hell out of there. So we did. We moved on. We went to Venice, and we took a job at on one of those gondolas that they have in the canals there. And Phoebe learned to roll. What? Phoebe, I'm telling the son. It's another one of those wild boar that run across the courtyard occasionally, and Phoebe just can't resist chasing them. So I don't think she got this one. I think it behind some of the overgrowth in the courtyard. So as I was saying, so Phoebe took a job as a gondolier. But what is, these things always seem to happen to us wherever we are. Phoebe got a little drunk. She fell out of the gondola into the canal, and I had to jump in, and I had a little to drink myself. Well, as it happens, we never did get back in the boat. We stayed right in the water, and we floated all the way down to Paris. And when we were in Paris, we I attracted an element that perhaps wasn't the best influence upon us at the time. Now, Phoebe liked to hang out at the cathedral and go to morning services there, so we did that. But we got involved with this dude who was a proclaimed up-and-coming writer. Now, he had not anything published at the time, but he was also a thief. And he ended up in the Bastille prison, and somehow we got connected. They got wind that we were, an associate of his. You want to come up? Come back? Good. Did you get the wild boar? Did you get the boar? No. I don't know. You don't smell like boar, so I think the boar's probably still safe. So we ended up in the Bastille prison right next to this guy. And as I say, he was an up-and-coming writer, but he didn't have in the prison. There was nothing to write on. So Phoebe suggested that he write on the toilet paper. So she would, toss the toilet paper over the walls of the Bastille prison to this guy, and he ended up writing his very first novel on rolls of toilet paper supplied by yours truly. Well, he went on to become the novel went on to become a kind of an outlaw underground sensation. The book was called Our Lady of the Flowers, and the author's name was Genet. And he went on to become, as you probably know, a very famous, very highly regarded, iconic French writer. I think maybe some of his other books were written in prison too. We broke out of there. We got the hell out of France. I mean, we just, they didn't like us, and we were crazy about them, and so we moved on. So that's the context for the poem. Genet was actually a poet also and a dramatist. So known, I think, mainly for his novels, but his plays are still produced. I guess she chased another boar up. This one went up the tree. The poem, the song is called A Flower for Genet. Whew, man, that was a lot. Come on, you coming back? Come on. Well, what are you doing? Okay, believe it or not, there is actually a song to be played for this session. Phoebe, what are you doing? Do you want to come back up? No, okay. Flower for Genet. Wow, goes like this. Okay. What kind of flowers grow behind prison walls, where the bright golden sun is obscured by the pall of the bars that construct the prisoner's stall? Day never breaks and night never falls. Are you coming back up? Come on. Come on. Yes? Come on. We're in the middle of the song. You want to come up and help me out or no? Are they flowers whose bulbs are watered with blood? When the tears weren't enough to turn concrete into mud, whose blossoms beg for mercy from up above, for the blessing or the curse of old Noah's flood? Come on. Come on. Oh, Jean Genet, is it true what they say? Hey, hey. What one hand gives, the other hand takes away. Your words are the heavens where the demons play. Come on. Come on. Atta girl. All the angels in hell, they all know your name. They all know your name. They all know your name. Pickpockets poke into forbidden places. Their tactful fingers leaving no traces of guilt or remorse or cultivated graces. The letter of the law inscribed in their faces. A thief is a thug with a guileless bug, robbing the world of its faith and its trust, getting the goods with a knife or a gun, stealing his freedom with a life on the run. Oh, Jean Genet, is it true what they say? Hey, hey. What one hand gives, the other hand gonna take away. Your words are the heavens where the demons play. All the angels in hell, they all know your name. They all know your name. They all know your name. Squeezed your poetry from sour grapes, poured it into skins made of love and hate. As the cursed and the accused drank and they ate of the purloined wine-soaked host of Saint Genet. Now from your dank cell in the pantheon of so-called saviors and Shakespearean scions, you have a lost brood to keep your eye on until the twilight is transformed into dawn. Oh, Jean Genet, is it true what they say? Hey, hey. What one hand gives, the other hand gonna take away. Your words are the heavens where the demons play. All the angels in hell, they all know your name. 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 Know your name. They all know your name. Wow. Wow, Phoebe. That's that. A flower for Genet. Man, do we Man, do we get labyrinthized here this afternoon at the courtyard at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe. We're going to sign off quickly. We're running out of YouTube time here. So, one last shot of cacophony. Thanks for joining us. We don't know what to tell you. Maybe that you found something in today's performance to enjoy. We enjoyed the whole thing. The wackier, the better. Cheers. Phoebe's chilling.